Auto Detailing by Me is the leader in auto detailing in Southern West Virginia. We offer several exterior as well as interior detailing services, including engine shampooing, convertible top cleaning, interior fabric protection, and long-term paint sealing. There are detailing packages to choose from to fit any budget. We also offer custom decaling and over 200 colored bed liners to choose from. See why Auto Detailing by Me is Southern West Virginia's leader in auto detailing. Visit us on the web at autodetailingbyme.com or call us at 304-461-0049.
Please welcome my guest at this time, the Memphis Mofo, Mark Bravura.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't remember what your name is, but that's okay, because apparently you don't remember mine. Read the back of the gear. Read the back of the hillbilly. What is that?
Memfo Mofo.
That's the Mem-Fo-Mo-Fo Continental Champion for 609 days. And maybe you don't know, there's a little thing in this world, it's called luck. You obviously got none of it in the looks department. There's a thing called luck. And Preston Quinn, 1 week ago, he had a lot of luck. He had a lot of luck, and he ended my 609-day reign. He was better than me for 3 seconds. Well, Preston Quinn, tonight, I proved that I'm just plain better than you. Tonight, NWA Mid-Atlantic, tonight, Beckley, West Virginia, you get Mo. You get Mo. See, ugly.
Preston Quinn, Mark Bravura claiming that your championship reign is only because of luck.
Let me tell you something there, Johnny Styles. It's a pleasure to be here in Beckley, West Virginia, right here for NWA Mid-Atlantic. Let me get that right out of the way. The NWA Continental Heavyweight Championship 1 week ago. Mark Bravura, I took you 45 minutes. 45 minutes. And we got a new Continental Heavyweight Champion. And tonight, you get your rematch right here in front of these great folks out here in Beckley. And the result's not going to be any different. The pain train Preston Quinn is going to roll up out of Beckley, West Virginia, still the Continental Heavyweight Champion.
Good luck to you, sir. Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is for the NWA Continental Championship. First, the challenger from the capital of the wrestling world, Memphis, by God, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the former 609-day NWA Continental Champion, the Memfo Mofo, Mark Bravura. And his opponent, weighing in at 255 pounds from Gloucester, Virginia, he is the NWA Continental Champion, the Brain Train, Preston Quinn. Stephen Hensley, what a way to start off NWA Mid-Atlantic. The mothership has landed, and it's landed with a great title match here tonight.
Well, Jonathan, this is what wrestling is all about. High-spirited competition, that's exactly what we're going to get out of the current Continental Champion, Preston Quinn, and the former 600-plus day champion, the Memphis Mofo.
Yeah, the Memfo Mofo, he's definitely got that aggression, he's got that desire. I know he got a little heated with me, and taking the pace a little bit slower than what the fans would like here.
Well, what the fans want doesn't amount to a hill of beans in the win-loss column.
Oh my.
Matt Bravura didn't get to be, what was it again, a 609-day Continental Champion? by listening to the fans.
But he's being distracted by the fans, and that could give Preston Quinn the advantage. He needs great collar elbow tie-up, side headlock applied by Mark Bravura now.
Doesn't look too distracted right now, does he?
Well, it's an early start in this contest. Easy kick out there by the champion. But Mark Bravura keeping Preston Quinn down on that mat. Steve, I know that you haven't had a chance to study these men like I have, but their rivalry is very intense in that NWA Fusion area. And now Preston Quinn in control there. They're going to work on the right arm, and
Bravura rolled through, though, and he's right back to work on the arm of Quinn.
Bravura with a great wrist lock applied.
Bravura's definitely done his homework coming into this one. The former Continental Champion, he misses that title. He wants it around his waist again. That's one thing. You go from being a champion to not being a champion. You see a dive in your payday. Nobody wants that.
No, you lose the big paycheck. You lose the fans sometimes. And you lose that admiration of the title. And let's not forget, 45 minutes they went before.
And you hear the mofo shouting more wrestling. Here's a man that claims to come from the wrestling capital of the world.
And there is a lot of great history in there in Memphis, Tennessee. As Preston Quinn is trying to fight out here.
Preston Quinn looking for some position there. Bravura on top of him, though, and that's excellent positioning. If you watch, well, it was excellent positioning. Quinn, though, up and under, taking the advantage, and the fireman carries him over from a kneeling position. Bravura prone on the mat, and Quinn's going to bring a knee down on top of him to boot.
And look at the way Quinn's going to work on that arm, stretching out the neck area there, all the way up on Mark Bravura.
Well, Quinn is doing an excellent job for the moment tying up Bravura, but Bravura, not to be outdone, already finding his way back up to his feet.
And you got to give it to both of these competitors here, Steve. They have both wisely focused on one body part and honed in on that to try to dismantle one of their opponent's arms.
All right, Mofo gets Quinn in the corner. Battering ram shots now to the abdomen. And you can see the expression of pain all over Preston Quinn's face. The referee admonishing Bravura, but Bravura right back in on top of Quinn, sends him to the other side. But Quinn out of the way.
Look at the way Quinn just moved quickly and is back to work on that same arm now, that left arm of Mark Bravura. Like he wasn't even phased by those knees to the abdomen earlier.
Well, both of these men so astute at the game. Their positioning in there, their ability to look for that moment to turn the tide is almost effortless. It's an ingrained instinct at this point. That's what happens. That's what occurs when you are a veteran.
And the fans are now getting behind Preston Quinn here. Preston trying to get something going. And, just bending a little pull.
Quinn grabbing a hold of the finger, and now he's got the Mofo tied up with an overhead wrist lock. Really cinching it in. You can hear Bravura all the way over here at the announce position.
Yeah, that's got to be some shearing pain, the way that Quinn has Bravura's arm bent back like that.
Quinn's got him up, and he's shoving him into the corner.
5.
Referee begins the count. We're up to a 4. Quinn backing up.
5
Bravura, though, unloads on Quinn.
5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 10 minutes remaining.
Forearm shots now to the head of Quinn. And he's got Quinn rocking and reeling. But just as soon as I say that, Quinn, he's firing right back up on top of Bravura. Bravura is going to get introduced to the top turnbuckle now.
Yeah, Bravura eating some of the great turnbuckle. And look at that slap. Just showing disrespect to Mark Bravura.
And that's a very dangerous move for Quinn. I know he's trying to make a statement out there. He's a little irritated by the words of the Mofo. He doesn't like his style. He doesn't like his candor.
2 count only, though.
But if you lose focus, you let that rage hold on to you. Like Quinn, like I would suspect he does by the look in his eye, that can cost you.
And speaking of looks, Mark Bravura looking really dazed out there.
He is on rubber legs at the moment.
And big elbows to the head just rocking the cranium of Mark Bravura. Irish whip off the ropes, and another big elbow by the Pain Train.
A lot of impact on that one by Quinn. Taking his time now. Looking out to the fans. Wasting time. Still nails the knee drop, though.
Well, Bravura's definitely dazed now. 2 count only, though. As Bravura works to try to get something going, but he seems to be out of it at this point. It seems like it's all Preston Quinn from here on out.
A moment's notice can change everything, though.
Great suplex by the champion. 2 count only.
Preston Quinn starting to look frustrated now. He's controlled the momentum of this thing for a couple moments here in this match, a few minutes now. But Bravura absorbing everything he's got to dish out.
Referee checking to make sure that is an open hand.
Quinn nailing a shot right between the eyes. Bravura
grabs
the hold of the arm, stops that momentum, nails him. Quinn between the eyes that time, coming off the ropes. Quinn, though, nails him with a forearm, bounce off the ropes. Bravura behind him, nails him with a big boot, and Quinn is laying flat on the mat now. And instead of going for a lateral press, the aggression of Bravura coming out right now as he leaps on top of Quinn and just levies him with a series of fists to the head and now an elbow drop.
And here's the thing. I have to question the strategy of Mark Bravura here for not going for the pin when he had the opportunity. It seems like it's more about revenge at this point.
I'm going to have to disagree with you. I'm going to cut you off short there for one reason and one reason only. Do you think it's easy to pin a man like Preston Quinn?
Absolutely not.
Do you think Bravura's an idiot?
No, I don't. I mean, you can't be champion for 609 days.
He knows he's got some groundwork left to do in this one. Right now, he's establishing his game plan for the rest of the match.
Still in the early stages here. And look at the way that Mark Bravura is just using the ring apron to his advantage.
Very unorthodox, but absolutely effective. Bravura, he's got a great build, and you can imagine what it feels like when those big arms of his come clubbing down on your back. Quinn can tell you firsthand after this one, I imagine it doesn't feel very good at all, and it's certainly, regardless of how it feels, it's definitely been effective.
And look at the way Bravura uses the ropes there.
Just slingshotted Quinn off of him.
This could be it too. No.
And Bravura's unorthodox ability to use the ring in ways that we don't often see, working out very well for him. He may not have got the pinfall there, but he's definitely a lot closer than he would have been earlier in this one when you question why he didn't go for the pinfall.
Absolutely, because I really thought he was going to have it there. Wait a minute, look! Quinn trying anything out of desperation to get up there.
But the key word right now is desperation. Look at the way Bravura is absorbing those.
Look at the way Bravura just was showboating and he got caught by Quinn. Big hooks there by the champion as he works his way back up to a vertical base. This could be what he needs, yes.
And the NWA Continental Champion coming back to life in this one. Misses with a clothesline, Bravura off the ropes.
And wow! Almost took his head off, Steven.
Absolutely leveled, hook of the leg. And that was within half an inch, I'd say, Jonathan Styles.
Absolutely. Preston Quinn needs to continue to work back up. I thought he was going to have something going there, but it just goes to show you the speed of Bravura here.
Bravura, we've made reference to his obvious athletic ability. You don't get a body like that by being lazy. He's a strong guy, and he has the ability to explode at a moment's notice, and it served him well. But as good as he is at exploding, as good as he is at using the ring, look at what he's doing right now. It's the name of the game. It's what he does as well as anybody in the sport of professional wrestling. It's called wrestling. Great scientific mat wrestling. And Quinn doing everything he can to fight back up from the mat. He's on his feet. He's got Bravura by the arm, sends him off of the ropes. Bravura, though, up and over. Forearm blow to the back, has him hooked. Reverse DDT position. Quinn turns it around, though. Picks him up for a suplex. Bravura blocks it. Another forearm shot to the back. Picks him up, and a back body drop. And Bravura turns him over. Lateral press. Hook in the leg. Still only a 2 count. Quinn, say what you will about him. He's got a lot of heart.
Quinn is definitely resilient now. And Mark Bravura having words with the referee.
And Preston Quinn shaking off the effects of the blows of Bravura. He's feeding off that heart right now. He's feeding off the fans. He's doing everything he can to stay in this one. I don't know where he's finding this resiliency, but you see him drop that shoulder strap, and you see the look on the face of Bravura. He's screaming out to anyone that'll listen. He can't believe it, and Quinn is rocking him now as he blocks every single blow Bravura dishes out at him and nails him with some of his own. He's going to send him off the ropes one more time. Nails a huge power slam. And Jonathan Styles, just like that, Preston Quinn is turning this thing in his favor, much to the dismay of Bravura. And Quinn's going to send him into the corner. He's signaling to the fans. He says it's time for the pain train. Comes out of the corner, big time clothesline. And now Bravura is the one who's looking dazed. Levels in one more time. Bravura down to the mat. A chop across the chest. It's going to bring him down one more time. A stiff shot between the eyes. Down to the mat again. One more chop. Bravura, he is on the receiving end of what Quinn has called the pain train. And for good reason. And Bravura, he's staggered. Quinn's going to send him to the other side one more time. Signals to the fans. And you can see him building up some momentum, psyching himself up, but he gets caught with a back elbow in the corner. And Bravura looks to be going up top. Quinn's dazed. And Quinn makes it over before Bravura can make it all the way up, though. And now Quinn climbing to meet Bravura.
13 minutes has elapsed in the match. 2 minutes remaining.
And a big-time superplex, lateral press, 2, and that close.
I really thought that Preston Quinn was going to have it there. Great offense by the pain train as he just looks like the pain train is getting ready to leave the station.
Well, Quinn going to the middle rope, comes off with an elbow drop, nails it.
This could be it.
Referee counts 2. Oh.
Two count only, though, as the pain train needing to do a little bit more offensive work to keep Bravura down on that mat.
And Quinn picking Bravura up. I think I saw a handful of hair there. That sportsmanship that the fans like him for. Maybe not so much at that moment. He's got that closed fist. He's waiting on Bravura to get up. Spins around, misses. Bravura hooks him. Whoa! And he nails him there. Hook of the leg. 2 count once again. And Bravura can't believe his eyes. I can't believe my own.
14 minutes elapsed in the match. 1 minute remaining.
And a kick out by the Continental Champion.
But Bravura's got like 30 seconds or so to get this done. Otherwise, we could be seeing a time limit draw here, Stephen.
And that would be a shame for everyone involved in this. Quinn doesn't want to win like that. Bravura doesn't want to win like that. The fans don't want to see it in like that. But with all the stops they're pulling out, and you see Quinn just
14 minutes and 30 seconds elapsed in the match. 30 seconds remaining.
And a forearm shot by Quinn. Rocks Bravura. Bravura, though, off the ropes. Gets caught with a spine buster.
What a great spine buster by the champion.
A signature maneuver of Quinn's.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But this one's a time limit draw, fan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this match a time limit draw. Still your NWA Continental Champion, Preston Quinn.